Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Ruby Scarlet and today we are going to be doing a reading for what you need to be releasing at the end of this month. Last day of October is All Hallows Eve or Samhain, and it is an excellent time to be releasing negative energy and bad habits. So today we are going to read for what you need to release. Now this reading is timeless, so at whatever point in time you choose to watch it, it will still be accurate for you. Alright, so these are the cards we are going to start off with. This is group 1, this is group 2, this is group 3, and this is group 4. Meditate on which deck or which crystal you feel resonates with you the most. Group 1, what do you need to release? So we have Cernunnos, Life Force, express your driving passion, sensual and sexual powers are increased. So this is telling you not to deny yourself life's pleasures. You are a very take charge kind of person, but in trying to fulfill your own destiny, you are seeking too much control and you need to release to the divine's plan. And you need to have time for yourself to enjoy life. It is necessary for us to be both sexual and sensual to connect with spirit. Do not be afraid of giving in to those desires at this time. So, for our oracle cards, we have Weight of the World, Boundaries, Let It Go, It's Not Yours to Carry. Your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. Surrender to the sweetness, Venus energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. So what this is telling us is you, again, are not enjoying life to its fullest. You aren't stopping to enjoy the pleasures. You're too worried about this track that you're on and fast-pacing yourself to that. You need to be willing to take detours. You need to stop and smell the roses, is really what I'm hearing from Spirit. So during this Hallows Eve, you need to release control. You need to give in to your creative side. You need to give in to pleasures, to be able to manifest, to have creative accountability. It is hard for you to be creative and be artistic and manifest your destiny when you are too worried about control, because then your logical side takes over and you are not being as emotional and creative. And you need that creativity to get you to where you are going. So you can't have a straight path to your destiny. You have to stop. You have to take the detour, because there are things that you learn and see on the detour that are necessary to get you to that point. It's not as simple as going from A to B like you would like it to be. And you need to give into spirit.
Release. It's really important that
you need
we
to
are open to our sexuality.
Meditation is going to help you with that,
so that our sacral chakra doesn't get blocked.
But
when our
spirit can
sacral
help you in
chakra
other
is
ways
blocked,
as well.
it actually prevents us from being able to express creativity.
Opal. The crystal opal is really great for experiencing joy. I feel like there's another card in here. Yeah. Awakening crystal, emotional healing. Master teacher card. And do we have one more? Emboji stones for balance. So the opal is again telling you that you need to experience joy. If you carry opal with you, it will help open up all of your chakras and help you to be able to experience joy again. And I'm really seeing something connected to dancing here. So dancing may help you experience joy. It might be good for you to get out and go to a Halloween party. That would be a good way for you to experience some joy. This group, I get that you're more serious and you probably don't really enjoy going to parties as much, but you need to do something kind of out of your comfort zone, and you will be surprised at how you're able to make connections and find enjoyment with people. Now, Baji stones are kind of interesting. They do represent balance. They always come in two, but they are also used to help you connect with spirit, and specifically spirit animals as well. Now for the awakening crystal, I'm going to read a message specifically from the book. It is one of the most powerful crystals, and again, these open up all chakras. There isn't one in particular. But there's something from the book that I feel is pertinent to this reading. Connecting to the awakening crystal allows you to clearly understand your emotional wounds and gain a sense of emotional intelligence and well-being. It amplifies buried emotions, allowing them to surface while supporting and holding you as you delve deep into the wound. As your heart opens and self-love is experienced, your awareness expands to receive the gift from such a challenge. So you're going to be going on a spiritual journey, and a new awakening is coming towards you, but it doesn't sound like it's going to be rough. Like, you're not going to be going through a dark night of soul. In fact, this is actually a journey that's going to be healing the negative aspects of yourself. This is a journey of healing and positivity, and you're going to feel so much love going on this journey. It's not going to be like spiritual journeys you've had in the past that have been harsh learning experiences. This is a journey of fun. So over here we've pulled the Three of Swords, which represents heartbreak. We do have it on top of the Baji stones, so I do feel like a relationship will be coming to an end. And this is going to kind of hurt, but it's the beginning of your journey, and it's not even 50% of what your journey is going to be. So it is going to be a bit of a painful start on this journey, but things will quickly turn around for you. We have the Five of Coins on top of our opal card, which represents joy, and that's turning things around. Currently things aren't going so great. Financial health isn't great. Life at home isn't great, but things are starting to change. Then we have the Four of Wands upside down, and that's showing that something's kind of standing in the way of success. But once you go through this awakening period and start experiencing joy, that blockage is going to be gone. And then you have the Page of Cups. So the Page of Cups is the start of something new, and in this case it seems like it is going to be the start of a new romance.
And get laid.
And that is all I have for you today, group number 1. Thank you very much for your reading. Oh, before I forget, your crystal is red carnelian, which represents good physical and emotional health. It also represents healing and sexual satisfaction as well. All right, now we are going to move on to group 2, or the blue calcite. So the first card we have here for what you need to release says Charity, Prayer and Contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask, and you shall receive. Awakening Genius. Wow, okay. These cards have a lot of similar energy. For Charity, Prayer, and Contemplation, connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. This is very similar to the Magician card. So this is telling me that you don't need to let go of something. You need to start asking for things. You need to start manifesting. You're going to be experiencing a spiritual awakening, and whatever you want can become reality. You just have to put it out there. Need to release. Earth School Life Lessons, Soul Growth, Study, and Higher Learning. We have that upside down. We the Hathors, Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. And what else? Star Family. You're part of a team of souls. Call in support. This is telling me that you've already gone through a giant learning phase. And you've already kind of experienced your rebirth. Now is time for you to connect with your soul family. So this isn't actually anything you need to release. You've done the releasing. What you need to do is you need to start gaining. So this is telling me that you've already gone through a rebirth. You've already experienced a transition. You're kind of at the end of this transition. That's why we have We the Hathors upside down and Earth School upside down. You have already done the work. Now it's time for you to meet your star family and to help others go through this journey. And your star family goes way back. It is an ancient timeline, okay? It's not your biological family, and most of you haven't met members of the star family yet. Some of you may know a few, but it's going to be a very big journey of you meeting a bunch of new people, but they're going to feel so familiar. It's going to feel like you've kind of known them your whole life, even though you've just met. What crystals can help group number 2? Ooh. And I got your 3 right away. Wow. Okay. So we have Diapetes, heart healing. Diapetes? I don't know. Rhodochrosite, acceptance, and clear quartz purification. I mean, they were all upside down, but it's not really important for these particular cards. So these 2 crystals here both help with the heart chakra, and this one helps with all chakras. Now, you don't need assistance, which is why these came upside down, because you've already gone through your transformation. I would still recommend using clear quartz because it is for purification and protection. And when you're reaching out to your star family, it's going to be good to keep yourself protected because you're opening yourself up to a bunch of new energies. But in your journey to help others, the dioptes and rhodochrosite can be helpful for those you are choosing to help. Now, what's interesting is the crystal for your reading is blue calcite, which is actually to help with relaxation. So the awakening genius means you're getting in touch with spirit, and since you have already been through a lot of trials and tribulation, it might be hard for you to kind of finally relax. But you need to relax in order to meditate. And meditating is going to help you awaken these spiritual gifts that you have, especially the gift of manifestation. And the reason why it's kind of coming up as charity is because the more you give, the more you receive. It's also good to donate. You don't have to donate money. You can donate time. And in fact, time is the best thing that you can donate. So do acts of service for people. And It will greatly help awaken your spiritual genius, but you do need to relax, okay? Do something you enjoy. Do something you enjoy for other people. And take the time to relax and meditate. Meditation is going to be key for you to be able to clearly communicate. I guess in a way, kind of what you need to let go of is the stress of past and previous situations. When you're moving forward, you need to be able to let go of your own mental load and really clear your mind. 1, 2, 3. Okay. The Emperor upside down. Okay. And we also have the Ace of Wands upside down. So the Eight of Cups is showing us a dream that has come to fruition, but you're not feeling fully satisfied with it. Which makes sense when we have the Emperor and the Ace of Wands upside down following this. So the Emperor upside down is telling you that you're too rigid in your thinking. You're not keeping an open enough mind. The Ace of Wands upside down means that a creative project that you had hoped for hasn't quite come to fruition the way you anticipated. So you feel kind of disappointed. But there's a lot more here than what you realize. You're just not being open-minded enough. So that makes a lot of sense with the relaxation here. You almost feel like you should be at the end with the celebration and everything. But your dream has just started coming to fruition. Things are just starting to happen for you. So the message I'm getting from Spirit here is, don't judge the situation too quickly, and you need to keep an open mind, because even though it seems like it's not quite what you wanted or had anticipated, there is a lot of room for growth, and things need to happen in a way that you didn't quite imagine. So that's part of why you need to relax and let go, because you're blocking your own creativity. You need to be creative in the way you address this situation. And I'm really hearing something about giving services for free. Like a free trial. Your creativity will open up when you give things for free. And you need to be open to feedback from other people, and you need to be implementing it. There may be a bit of a sting when you get this feedback, but it's necessary for you to move forward. And you need to stop putting yourself in a box. Your thinking of it has to be this way is what is stopping this dream from growing and achieving what it could be. It's really interesting because this is very work related. It could be a hobby, but it seems like kind of career based, whereas your back cards are more spiritual based. But they are connected to each other. So what I'm seeing here is that you need to open yourself up spiritually in order to be able to succeed in your career. And whatever this creative project that you have, like, you kind of planned everything out step by step. You had in your head exactly how it was going to go. And things sort of seemed like they were going to go that way. But in the end, it just hasn't quite panned out as you expected. But it's because you're still thinking in black and white, and you need to stop doing that. You need to open your mind, you need to open your spirit, so you actually need to relax. If you've been working a lot to try and achieve this goal, take some time off work, take a little vacation, a sick day if you need to, and just spend that day being as creative as possible, relaxing. I'm hearing for some of you, the devil's lettuce might help you out a little bit there. Don't overdo it. But it's really saying, like, take a day, take a deep breath.
So when
relax,
doing this reading,
get in
Spirit
touch,
decided to
get
show me a
grounded with
scene
your
from The Penguin
spirit,
that I had just
and
recently
be really
watched.
open to feedback.
I wasn't sure if
and
I
start
wanted to
thinking
include it
about
because I
things in
didn't
a
want it to be a
creative
spoiler,
way.
but honestly,
And
it's
think
not a
about giving
spoiler
away
at all.
something free.
So during this scene, Oz decides that he is going to give away his product for free because his competitor has done something to try and prevent him from selling and distributing. So this is the type of creativity that Spirit is trying to direct you towards to get this project working.
I'm really hearing like some kind of act of service to get the ball rolling on things. So let's say you released a product. It might be giving out samples of that product. And it's going to be about reaching out to others as well. You're really going to need to network to get this off the ground. A networking event could really help you. It's kind of similar to the energy of pile number 1, but it's also very different. Pile number 1 was also about letting go of mental resistance, but in a very different way. It was all about partying. And for group number 2, yours is kind of the opposite. Yours is about like staying home, relaxing, taking a break, take a chill pill, read a book, paint, listen to music, do something that really stirs you up creatively. And I would recommend doing this after getting your constructive criticism, because I know some of you are strong earth signs and you are not going to take it well, but it is necessary. Like, it's going to sting at first, but you're going to listen to it and it's going to make things better. And through this creativity that you're going to implement, like, you're going to have a spiritual awakening. You're gonna find your star family through this. So you're gonna make a lot of good connections. So it is an important thing for you to do. And the other reason we may have had these cards upside down is these crystals might help you heal a little bit from any kind of negative feedback you get. And it's going to sting because you plan things out so specifically, and you're going to realize some of the things you planned out, you're going to have to backpedal on. The clear quartz can also help purify the mind, use it in conjunction with calcite. It'll also be good to protect yourself, especially if you are going to be getting that negative feedback. We don't want that negativity to consume us, right? We want to spin it and we want to turn it into something good, something really creative, okay? Thank you for listening to tarot reading number 2. Group number 3. What should you be releasing this Halloween? Okay, so we have Holy Amethyst, Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. Call of the Muse. So Holy Amethyst Divine Alchemy is asking you to move beyond current challenges and focus on what you desire. So you need to let go of negativity and focus on creativity. Call of the Muse, that's telling you to get in touch with your intuition and your creative side, which is kind of an ongoing theme we've been seeing here, but we've been seeing it in very different ways. So let's draw some starseed cards. 3. I'm sorry. Okay. So we have I'm sorry, defensiveness, righting past wrongs, uprooting. This is something you still need to do. Trust the timing. Trust the wave you came in on. Time is not running out. Right. Lost lands, soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. actually feel like there's another card in here for you. So we'll read these first. So trust the timing is telling you this kind of needs to come to an end now. Whatever negative situation you are currently in needs to come to an end. Don't be defensive about it. Just admit the wrongs and move on. Lost lands, you've done this before. So you need to remember that your higher self has already gone through this. You have already done this. It seems like it's a really hard thing for you to let go of, but you've done it before and your higher self is grateful for it. So this is something that you need to do. It's something you know you've needed to let go of for a while, but something's been holding you back. And now is the time to let it go. This Halloween, you are getting that energy. This is what you need to let go of. Yeah. Portal. The portal between worlds is strongest open on Halloween. Doors are opening. You decide. Rewards. Wild card. You are really, really stepping into this energy in Halloween. It's going to be time for you to release what's been holding you back for a while. You know exactly the situation I'm talking about because you've been thinking about it for a while and you need to release it. That is the energy you are getting this Halloween. You are not going to be able to reach your full creative potential. You're not going to be able to reach your full potential in general until you let go of this negative thing. On this, 1, 2, 3. What crystals can help you out? Right, Soul Connection Crystal, Lovers. It sounds like there's a relationship waiting for you after you let go of this negative situation. We have Kunzite, Self-Love. You are lacking in self-love and you need this crystal, okay? This crystal is going to help you learn to love yourself so that you can let go of this negativity. Because so there were more cards popping out of this, but we will have a look at that in a second. So it looks like there's a relationship waiting for you, but you need to practice self-love first. You've been holding on to something that is self-depreciating. It is not doing you any good, and it is affecting you negatively, but it's almost like you don't have enough self-love. You don't feel like you deserve happiness. So you're staying in this situation for the sake of other people and not for yourself, but you need to start putting yourself first, and that is why we have this self-love card upside down. Soul Connection Crystal, Lovers. There is a relationship, a harmonious relationship that is waiting for you once you finally leave this situation, this thing that's negatively impacting you, but you cannot connect to them until you have self-love. Then we have Calcite, Relaxation. Things aren't as tough as you see them being, okay? You need to relax a little bit, and Calcite is going to help you with that. I'm going to see if this book has anything specific on Calcite. Calcite is one of the most relaxing crystals because it resonates and amplifies the energy of inner peace and deep relaxation. So you really need that inner peace part. When you connect with this powerful crystal, you are reminded to look within to find the peace of your soul and the path to relaxation. It calms the mind and balances the heart and facilitates states of deep relaxation and meditation. And that is necessary for you to call on the muse. Okay? So the Calcite is going to help you call on the muse, which is going to open up that creativity for you. And citrine helps promote positivity and defends against negativity. And that's going to be very necessary for you. Okay? We also have it in the upwards shape, like the tower. So that's connecting you with spirit. So this crystal also helps to connect to nature and the arts, and it will also help connect you to self-love as well. It is a very rare crystal, though. So if you can't get your hands on it, and you know, crystals are expensive, so you don't need the physical crystal. You can have a picture of the crystal. It's really just the energy, okay? 3, and we are going to add some tarot cards to this. Okay. So the 7 of Coins. Yes. 7 of Coins upside down. We also have the 9 of Coins upside down and the 10 of Coins upside down. Now that is interesting. Okay. Okay, so the 7 of Coins upside down means that you're not seeing immediate results. So you're feeling disappointment about something, a situation, because there's no immediate results. It could also be that the situation you're in, you've repeatedly expected improvement, but you need to face the fact that nothing is improving, and it hasn't been, and it's not going to. Oh, that was driving me nuts. Okay. So the 7 of Coins here represents disappointment, okay? Something hasn't turned out the way you expected it to turn out. It's telling you don't expect rewards right away. But I'm also getting but Spirit is also telling me that you keep expecting change. And you are disappointed every single time because nothing is changing. You keep putting yourself in this situation, hoping for reward, hoping that things are going to change, and it just doesn't happen. And you need to realize at some point that it's not going to happen. You keep investing in it and you're not getting anything in return. That's also why we could have the 10 of Coins upside down here. This is spending frivolously. Okay, spending beyond your means. It could be you investing time in something that is not actually being rewarded. But I also see this as you spending to fill a void. It may not be money. You could be overindulging in food. It could be an addiction. It could be online, looking for validation elsewhere because you are not receiving it within. You don't feel satisfied with yourself, and this situation is making you feel even more negatively. So you're looking to fulfill that void in other ways. So it's really time for you to let go of this whole situation. Then we have the 9 of Coins upside down, which means you're selling yourself short. You are worth so much more than you realize, and you keep putting yourself in a situation where you feel undesirable. But you have so much to offer and you are selling yourself short. And that's why you kind of are staying in this situation, because you almost feel like you don't deserve happiness, like you're not worthy of it, like you don't have anything to give, but you have a lot to give. You are a very powerful person. Okay, we can see that. We can see that right here with the Holy Amethyst Divine Alchemy. Like, that is a strong, strong card, followed by Call of the Muse. You have the muse within you, okay? You are a very creative person. You are very talented, and you are selling yourself short, and you are keeping yourself in a situation that makes you feel undermined consistently. And that is what you need to let go of this Halloween, okay? It's not going to be an easy thing to do, but it's going to be a very rewarding thing to do, especially with this soul connection crystal, okay? You're going to have relationships you didn't even know were possible that are going to make you feel so spectacular. This situation will just feel like a fever dream afterwards. Okay? And you need to relax. You owe it to yourself to relax. I feel like whatever situation you are in, you are not giving yourself time. You are investing a lot in others. You are doing a lot, but you are not taking time for yourself. And it's important for you to take time for yourself to earn that self-love. And that self-love is going to help you leave this situation, okay? Now we are moving on to group number 4. I did have a little rock that said Zen on it, but one of my cats decided to play with it, and I don't know where it is now. So sorry about that. So your first card is Hope. Love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Roots of abundance. We're getting a lot of powerful cards here for this reading. Hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So this is telling you to stay optimistic. Kind of greet everything with love and hope. Then we have roots of abundance. So I see a lot of magic coming into your life, but you need to stay grounded. You need to know where your roots are and know that you are secure in life. I'm really hearing like, don't panic. Some of you may suffer from anxiety or have anxiety attacks. Remember where your roots are, and remember that spirit will always put you on the right path, okay? You have very strong roots, and there's about to be a lot of things coming to fruition for you. But you need to stay positive about things. I can see that sometimes you get a little bit in your head and you become negative, and you need to let go of those limiting beliefs. You need to stay optimistic about what's going to happen and know that the universe has you because you have very secure roots, okay? You are going to need to do some grounding exercises for sure. I know this is weird, but I see you meditating and like almost becoming one with earth in your meditation. Like meditate that you are growing roots in the ground and that you are secure and sturdy and nothing can tear you down. Because your roots have gone through the storm, okay? They are strong. Okay, so we have We the Hathors, Deep Love, Mother's Milk, Birth as a Portal. Okay, we have that upside down. Earth School, Life Lessons, Soul Growth, Study, Higher Learning. We got these exact two cards upside down for reading number 2, so you may have been drawn to both piles. Then we have You're Not for Everyone. Embrace your weirdness. Face your true north. I love this card. Okay. So you have been through a lot. And you're still kind of on the edge of things, okay? You're kind of finishing up this transition. So you've already gone through a lot. You have learned what you've had to learn. There's a portal opening for you now, okay? But you need to remember to be your authentic self. You need to remember where your roots started out, how you got to where you are now. You probably were a bit of an awkward kid. You may have been made fun of for it. And you don't fully feel secure in who you are as a person. But you need to remember you're not for everyone, you know. There's a saying that's coming into my mind right now, and it's, you know, why be everybody's cup of tea when you can be somebody's shot of whiskey? But, you know, that's really sticking out to me right now for you specifically. You are not traditional. Oh, it's 11:11. Oh, I'm getting goosebumps. Okay. You have a lot of wonderful energy. You are a very strong, enigmatic, am I saying that word right? You are a very strong enigmatic person. Like, people are drawn to you, and it's because of your weirdness. It's because of your authenticity. And you need to remember, like, that is who you are. And that weirdness is what's going to help you excel in life. What makes you different is what makes you strong. Okay? You know, I'm getting something about special interest here. So if there's something that you have a special interest in, like other people might find it kind of off-putting or weird, but it's going to help you succeed in life, okay? The fact that you were able to focus on something, pay so much attention to detail, and be so passionate about something is really what's going to draw people to you. It's your passion, it's your fire, your excitement. Ooh. Yeah. You're going to experience a lot of great things. And not everyone is going to be there for you. And you know, there might even be people in your personal life who tell you you are not going to succeed, or that it's weird that you're doing this. But stay strong in who you are. You know what you've been through. You know you can last the storm. You've been through everything. A couple of people not being your cup of tea, a couple of people who may find you weird or out there, you're not for them. You don't care to be for them. It still kind of stings, but you've been told this your whole life. And you know you're stronger than that. You know their opinions don't matter. Why care for the why would the lion care for the opinion of the sheep? You know? There are tons and tons of sheep in the world. Not as many lions. But who do we see as powerful? It's the lion, right? There is something about you that is, it's just like your aura is strong. And honestly, that's going to be off-putting to some people because you're powerful and that scares them. They don't know what to do when you're in their presence because you are just emitting such light, such energy. And don't let negativity bring you down. It's just people who are jealous of you. They don't understand you. They haven't been through what you've been through. And you're going to make a huge difference in the world. I can feel it. And you know, you may think what you're doing isn't that special, isn't that great. You're wrong. If you can touch the hearts of just a few people, but those people are important, those people have dreams that are going to change the world, and you've infected them in a positive way, then you have changed the world for the better. Think about it this way. There was a band called the Psychedelic Stooges. This was Iggy Pop's first band, okay? They weren't very popular. They weren't on the radio, but they influenced a lot of popular bands. This is before Iggy Pop became popular on his own, okay? They influenced Slash from Guns N' Roses. They influenced Kurt Cobain from Nirvana, and many more. And they were weird. They were out there. Like, I'm not going to talk about what they did on stage. May have been fueled by some psychedelics. But they inspired a lot of other great bands. So you may feel, you know, a little bit weird, a little bit out there, a little bit misunderstood. But if you inspire other people to accomplish great things, then your light has touched much further than you can even possibly realize. All right, let's get some crystals on this deck. Brazilianite, flexibility. Azurite, expanded awareness. Prehnite, trust. So Brazilianite, flexibility. It may sound a little bit weird, but it's not like making your body more flexible. It's like making your spirit and mind more flexible. So it actually gives you empowerment. And that's what's important here, is that it opens up your solar plexus and your crown plexus. It opens up your solar plexus and your crown chakra. I'm going to read something directly from the book for this. So it gently guides you to release tension and loosen the reins so the divine light of the universe is able to ebb and flow into your life experience. It shares its wisdom in divine timing as you open to receive its magic, allowing you to practice flexibility in all aspects of your life. So the main key is the empowerment here. This is what you need. You need something that is going to empower you. Okay, then we have Azurite over here. This opens up your third eye. It's to expand your awareness. So it's like letting go of old belief patterns. It will help with transformation and healing. You're already pretty self-aware, but you might need it for the healing aspect of things. Then over here we have Prehnite, which helps with the heart chakra. It's deep emotional healing. It encourages you to believe in yourself and your dreams. So what this crystal really does is it helps you to trust yourself again. It helps you to believe in yourself. And what we need to let go of really for you is those self-limiting beliefs. The belief that you aren't good enough, the belief that you shouldn't be able to succeed. Remember, why not you? Instead of why me, think why not? You have a lot to offer, but I see a real lack of self-love, lack of self-belief, which is a shame because you are incredibly powerful and you are incredibly capable. And deep down, you do know it. You know you are, but you have been told so many times by other people that you aren't good enough when you are beyond good enough. Okay? I'm almost getting a little teary-eyed at this shit. You are very capable. And I want you to learn to trust yourself and love yourself and believe in yourself again. And shut out those limiting beliefs. Ground yourself with earth and realize, like, you are so capable and you need to trust yourself again. Learn to trust and love yourself. All right. We have the Seven of Cups. The Hermit, self-introspection. And the Moon, yep, okay. So the Moon is coming up as like a warning a little bit. Don't pay too much attention to what other people are seeing. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition, okay? Then we have the Seven of Cups here, which is make your dreams reality. Daydream, manifest. Take the time to dream. Then we have the Hermit. And the Hermit is introspection. So it's take some time to slow down. Take some time for yourself. Think, meditate. And then come back ready to take on the world, okay? You don't need to accomplish everything right now. This is telling you to look inside yourself, realize your own potential, your own energy, and dare to dream. Dream as big as possible. And once you've dreamed as much as you can, then come out and be ready to take on the world. And listen to your dreams, your actual dreams too, not just daydreams, okay? You're going to be getting downloads in your actual sleep. I feel like there's more tarot cards to pull here, so I'm just going to add a few extras, because, yeah. Ten of Swords. The Empress upside down. Do we have anything else wanting to pop out? Yeah. Wheel of Fortune. So with the Ten of Swords, someone close to you, there might be a relationship coming to an end, but it's almost like somebody's betrayed you. And that hurt you a lot. And that seems to have affected your self-worth. And it may not have been a direct betrayal, but it could just be like snide remarks that have kind of diminished how you feel about yourself over time. And you're starting to realize that this relationship isn't the best quality relationship. And it can be hard because this is someone close to you. It could be a best friend, it could be a boyfriend, but it could even be a family member, to be honest. But they've said something with their words that has stung you so deeply, it's affected your self-worth. And it may have been one thing, but I'm really getting the feeling that it's kind of happened slowly over time. So slowly that you didn't even realize it was happening at first, but it's begun to eat away at yourself. So you're starting to lack the self-appreciation and self-worth that you should have. And you need to take time to do daily affirmations. It's going to help you, okay? Take time to look in the mirror and realize your self-worth. And cut ties with this person. Limit them in your life as much as possible. If they're going to be negative towards you and break you down like that, they are not worth having in your life. We also have the Wheel of Fortune here. So luck is going to be changing for you. You've been through a lot. You have. But the Wheel of Fortune is always turning in your favor. And something big and exciting is going to happen for you, but first you need to let go of these limiting beliefs and learn to love yourself again. And it's okay to take the time to do it. We're really seeing that over here with the Hermit and the Seven of Cups. Like, take time to daydream. Take time to love yourself again. That's why we have the Empress upside down here. And this deck, this is you stepping into your power again, okay? Realizing your self-worth and loving yourself again. You are going to achieve wonderful and great things. So do not let anyone hold you back, even yourself. All right. And that is it for our readings. Thank you very much for listening. You know what? You know what's interesting about this is I was thinking the stone I pulled for this is literally just like a rock that says Zen on it. I got it with the a Zen garden I bought. Something like that could actually be helpful for you. It's just like sand that you rake, and it's to kind of get you to meditate and connect again. For me to meditate, I need to do something physical. I can't just sit there. So that to me is helpful to meditate.
On the surface,
anyway, I was thinking about it, like,
special,
you know,
but it's
on
the
surface,
message
it doesn't look like it's anything
that the rock
special.
has that makes it so important.
But it has an
and I think that's
engraving
really
of
applicable
Zen.
to you.
Because it's not about what you look like, it's about what you have to say.
Anyway, that is the end of my readings. Thank you very much for listening. I hope you found it helpful. Please comment below if you did, and subscribe to stay tuned for more.